What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're getting mega cab updates. I had the whole truck washed and it looked really nice, but it's been raining here in Utah for the last couple days. But Lynx, turn this off. We're finally ready to pull the cab on Lynx's truck, so we're going to go down and pick his truck up. We're going to go down and pick his truck up, get it loaded up, and then tomorrow morning, so I don't know if this is going to be a one-part, two-part video. Who knows? We'll see how much footage I get today. Probably mostly talking. He got all of his powder coat back, so you guys are going to see all the Illusion Cherry on his new stuff. I don't think he has his motor back yet, but I know he's got a lot of his other stuff, so you'll see that. Get an update on the red truck. And get the mega cab loaded and get that ready for the frame to be sent off to have the air suspension dialed in, and then he might repaint the truck. Don't know. I had a couple people ask about how this truck does towing wise and whatnot. As you can see, I'm pretty much on flat ground, maybe a little bit of hills here and there. Who knows if the MPGs are correct, but that's what it's telling me, RPM. But here's my gauges, and you can see EGTs aren't really high. Obviously I'm empty, the trailer doesn't have anything on it yet, and I'll do this once I get the mega cab on it too. 6th gear locked up, and I'm in cruise control set at 80. So air intake temps, line pressure temps, trans tuning, it bumped all the line pressures. That's why, you know, most factory ones don't even run up to 160. But that's just kind of, you know, what you guys can see. The truck runs at a cruise at 80, even with a little trailer behind me that doesn't weigh very much. Just so you can see though, and I mean, it spools up pretty quick. I mean, it's still a factory truck, but I can get it up even foot in the floor. It doesn't take very much to get it up there, and EGTs stay fairly low. Being on a 50 horse tune, because that's my lowest tune setting. I have a 50, 100, 150, and a 200 horse tune for my EFI live stages. But love the way the truck drives. I had a couple people ask that. Once I get the truck on the trailer, on the way back, I had a couple people also ask for the exhaust brake being deleted, what it sounds like and whatnot. So I'll get that too, of being loaded down and using the exhaust brake, and you guys can look at my EGTs and see kind of what it does. It's not even a lot of weight. It would be better if I did it with my 5th wheel, because that's 17,000 pounds that I pull with that. This is maybe going to be 7,000 to 8,000 pounds, because the mega cab has no motor, no trans, no bed. It's just a cab and the frame. So we'll see, but let's go over to Lynx House and get that truck loaded. Alright guys, while we're back here, I figured I'd show you the motor. This came out of the red truck. It's horrible, but this is in here, so it's going to get done next. We just got Lynx's truck. It's on the trailer behind us. Before I get on the freeway, because I got a long drive home, try to give you an idea of the exhaust brake and what it sounds like. I know you might not be able to hear it with the wind, but see if you guys can much of that you guys can hear. I wish I had a passenger to be able to do some more sound because it's all over on that side. But we'll get this home. I'll show you guys some EGTs and stuff once we start pulling flat on it. Apologize for a lack of filming at Lynx. Kind of were busy and doing some other stuff. So as you guys can see, I'm gonna set cruise at 70. I'm obviously not gonna do 80 miles an hour with this truck behind me. But EGTs are pretty close to the same. Again, I'm on flat ground, but the truck doesn't ever run hot really. 6th gear at 10 miles an hour slower, so RPMs are going to be lower. EGTs are obviously going to be a little bit higher because of that. But I mean, it runs really cool. I love having it deleted. It runs way better. Just thought I'd show you guys that. A couple guys asked how much of a difference temperature-wise. Before I deleted it, I was running at 900,000 degrees, just driving at 80 miles an hour unloaded. Granted, my filters needed to be cleaned. That's why I deleted it, because it was almost the same price to clean my filters as it was to just delete the truck. And, well, it runs way better fuel mileage. Who knows if this LiO meter works, but, I mean, you can see kind of what I get. I average, when I told my 5th wheel, I averaged probably close to, I don't know, 10 miles a gallon towing when I used to get 4 to 6 before I deleted it. And it pulls way better, way cooler. I'd recommend it if you can do it. 100%, and even boost, and just everything runs way better. And this is just climbing. We're on a slight incline right now. You obviously can't tell, but alright guys, quick update. Right out?
Yeah.
Yeah. We got the cab off. There's a lot going on under here still. So this is now getting sent off to be completely sandblasted and repowder coated, and he's gonna have his bump steer looked at, track bar. As you can see, the front suspension was never actually powder coated because it wasn't actually finished. So he's gonna get the air suspension redialed in, and the whole frame and suspension components are all getting redone again. Cab is going to get put on this cart we made for it. We've got to weld on some plates on here with some gussets for the cab mounts to hold the cab. And then this is going to maybe get painted, maybe not.
It's getting painted, I just don't know whether it's getting painted before or after that concrete.
So yeah, so here's an update for you. We're going to try to get this frame on a trailer, and then we got to weld some stuff for the cart and get that, and this will be on a roller so he can move it around his house. Is this soapy water? Well, as you guys can see, we got the cart welded up. I wasn't going to bore you with the time lapse on that because, well, the MIG welder broke, so we had to TIG weld all of it, and it took way longer than needed to be. But we extended them so that the cab sits flat, because the rear cab mounts sit 5.5 inches higher than the fronts. So we're gonna roll this thing under there, get the cab bolts put on. We already got the frame put onto another trailer, and then my truck and the trailer's over there. So once we get this done on this, bolted down, we'll tear it off or put it down on the ground, and then we'll get it loaded on mine, and then we're gonna take it to Lynx House and leave him at his house, and then who knows where it's gonna go from there, or how long it'll sit. Alright guys, so we got back to Lynx House, and well, we've safely made it. Alec already took off in his truck, he had to go. But the cart held up better than what we thought, to be honest. Kind of worried about it. And he's got his frame over here. He's going to cover him up and whatnot for now. Figure out who's going to be fixing the air ride on this one, and then it'll go to powder coat. And this paint, who knows. And we got to get that truck done so that, well, he has a truck to drive.
Lots to do, for sure.
He got all of his powder coat back. I kind of took a little bit of a video of that earlier for all of his parts for this. There's his turbo S460.
It's an S464 for this truck.
S464, new pumps. This is the motor that came out of, well, the black truck, and it's the 6.7 bottom end that's going in this truck. And then, you know, just all of his powder coating that he's been getting back. So hopefully we can get the motor dressed up, put back together, and then get it back in this truck so it's running and driving, and put the new clutch in and everything else. And then he'll have a truck to drive for a little bit while, well, the Mega Cab gets finished. So stay tuned, I guess. Subscribe, like. Catch you guys in the next one.